In a small quiet town called Wapakoneta, Ohio, a young boy stared at the sky with endless wonder. His name was Neil Armstrong. At just 6 years old, he took his very first airplane ride, and in that single moment, something awakened inside him. A dream, a calling, a destiny written among the stars. Neil grew up with one passion: flying. While other kids played outside, he studied aircraft, engines, and flight paths. By the age of 16, he earned his pilot's license before he even had a driver's license. Soon, he joined the U.S. Navy, flying dangerous missions during the Korean War. No matter how tough the skies became, Neil remained calm, focused, and fearless. After the war, Neil became a test pilot, pushing experimental aircraft into unknown limits, flying faster and higher than most could imagine. His skill and courage caught the attention of NASA, and in 1962, he was selected as an astronaut. It was a moment that would change history. On July 16, 1969, millions watched their TV screens as Apollo 11 thundered into the sky, carrying Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. 4 days later, the spacecraft entered lunar orbit. As Neil descended the ladder of the lunar module, the world held its breath. The silence of the moon surrounded him as he placed his foot onto the dusty surface. And then came the words that echoed across the planet: "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." For the first time in history, a human being stood on the moon. And that human was Neil Armstrong. When the astronauts returned to Earth, the world celebrated them as heroes. But Neil remained humble. He avoided fame, choosing instead to teach, to inspire, and to motivate young dreamers who wished to touch the sky as he once did. Neil Armstrong passed away in 2012, but his legacy lives on. Every time we look at the moon, we're reminded that courage, curiosity, and determination can take us farther than we ever imagined. Neil's journey proved that no dream is too big, especially the ones that lie among the stars.